Hey y'all, today I created this halo-eyed eye makeup look. So if you want to see how I did it, please stick around. Hey guys, how you doing? How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing great. I'm doing great. I took a couple of days off. So Libby, don't freak out if there's not a video up right away. I just took a couple of days off. Just wanted to be a little lazy, and that's all that happened. I just read the title of an article that said RJK Jr., the D-bag who's in charge of Health and Human Services, said that children who are circumcised early have double the risk of autism. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my whole life. They've been trying to blame stuff on autism forever. Right now it's Tylenol and evidently getting circumcised early. Oh my God, you guys, I just can't with this administration. I know I'm not supposed to talk about politics and all that, but Jesus Christ, this is getting ridiculous. And putting him, and then what, Dr. Oz is in charge of Medicaid? You guys, come on. And if you don't agree with me, I'm sorry. Please still subscribe. But y'all, this is getting so stupid. All right, so today I think I'm going to do something like black and silver. I want to use a silver pigment that I got from Louise, and it's Halloween, so it might be kind of grungy, kind of Halloweeny. I thought about doing like a fall look, you know, like a pumpkin spice, but I figured that kind of stuff wait till later, like in November. So yeah, so let's get started on the face. Also, I just put on my tan, so it's spotty, but I need to, like, when it dries in, I will go shower and rinse off the spotty parts, or scrub off the spotty parts. So for the first primer, I'm going to go in, I'm using Catrice, the Perfector Poreless Blur Primer. This has niacinamide, so does everything else, but so does this. I don't know if I can squeeze it out. Come on now. There it goes. There it goes. So what's been happening with you guys? I saw some of you at the at Barb's live last night. So today's Friday, so you won't see this until Sunday. Come on. So that was fun at the live, though. Kind of got off topic of that advent calendar she was doing. But I mean, I think addiction is something that needs to be talked about. There's not, I bet there's nobody out there who hasn't been affected personally or know somebody that has been affected by addiction. So I'm sorry, Barb, that we kind of got on that subject in the middle of your live or at the end of your live, but this is stuff we will be talking about Tuesday night at my live stream. So I hope you guys come. I'm looking forward to telling y'all my story, and I'm looking forward to hearing your stories. I know some of you have been wondering for a while. Now I give you bits and pieces of my story, but you don't really know everything. So I'm excited to talk about it with you. So as you can see, that primer kind of left my face looking and feeling a little bit smoothed out. That's exactly what it's supposed to do. This is a pore blurring primer. So I'm actually gonna push this in to my pores. With pore blurring primers, you don't really want to just go over your skin. You want to push it in so it'll really fill up those pores and make the rest of your makeup go on flawlessly. I have problem pores everywhere. You can even see them in my forehead. So I'm just going to push this stuff in everywhere. You know, it just takes an extra second, but it's worth it. I've never thought about doing this before till I saw somebody else doing it. So good idea though. And then my second primer, I'm going to use the Nars Radiance Primer. This has SPF 35. Okay, that didn't work. It did not work. Barb, I can't wait to get the package with the Rodial lifting oil because I am just about out. So hopefully the package will come just in time because I absolutely love that stuff. I want to try that dragon's blood too. I guess it's just like a serum or whatever, but I have so many serums already. I don't want to spend the money on another serum, but I would like to try that someday. Okay, so that's nice and radiant. Plus it has sunscreen. I just love the glow that it gives. especially coming off of that smoothing primer that was very matte. And this is very glowy. So that's why I use two different primers. I'm going to try a new foundation. This isn't new. I've had this forever. This is the number 7 Lift and Luminate. I think my tan is kind of scrunching up some. It never wants to stay in this part, so I have to keep my arms out like this. Boy, that is spotty, isn't it? But I'll take care of that. Anyway, this is the number 7 Lift and Luminate Triple Action Serum Foundation. You know, so that means it's light coverage or light to medium coverage. This also has SPF 15 in it. And I used to use this in a different shade, but this is the first one I bought. It's in the shade Cashew, and it's always been too dark for me. So I'm hoping it will go with my tan. So we'll see. If it's too dark, oh, it looks dark, doesn't it? If it's too dark, I'll lighten it up with something. We'll see when I spread it out. Yeah, that's too dark, isn't it? It blends in well with the tan that's on my neck, but I just think for my face, it's a little too dark. So I wonder if I should, it just seems too dark for me. I wonder if I should put a lighter foundation on. I think I will. I think I'll mix this with something, although it did go into my neck tan really, really well. Let me find something. This I was going to use the other day. This is the NYX Born to Glow, but this is in pale and it's too light for me. So maybe I'll use some of this and mix it in. Whoa. I think I'm just going to go in with a sponge. What do we think? I have half this, you know, this is lighter and this is darker. I think it looks better with the other stuff mixed in. Does that look any better? You guys let me know in the comments. Or does it look worse? Or are you indifferent? I don't know. It looks a little weird to me. Like, I think the color looks better, but then it also looks a little weird. So let's get on some other makeup and hopefully it will all come together. Let me just blend this in a little bit more. It looks okay in person. On camera, it looks a little weird. So let's get some concealer on. And I have this from the other day. God dang. This is the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hydrating Creamy Concealer, and this is in the shade Fair 20N. I don't know if this is really even going to show up. A little bit. I'm going to take the little sponge, the little baby sponge. That looks nice. It makes my under eye look nice. It doesn't necessarily make it look bright, but that's okay. It looks nice. You know what? Let me use a different bronzer today because I've been using the same one for a while. I'll be back. Okay, for bronzer, since I'm a little more tan today, I'm going to use the P. Louise Spoilt for Choice bronzer palette. And I think I'm going to go into this one here. This is the Rich Roast shade. I just do a little bit at a time and we'll see. I kind of like having a tan because then I can use different shades of stuff. Whereas when I'm just pale, I can only use one shade all the time, you know? So it's kind of cool. Okay, let me see how that looks. I like that. What do y'all think? I really like that. I love this brush. This makes it so easy. Nice. For liquid blush, I'm going to use the P. Louise, the cheek of it, in the shade Cute and Coral. I love this blush. It's so cute. It is cute and coral. It's a very nice blush. It looks a little light on me right now, but once I blend it out, it'll be fine. I love this blush. It's so nice. This one and Peach of My Heart are my favorite blushes from P. Louise. And I have the Peach of My Heart. I have that in a canister, a can, like a damn compact. Jesus. Okay, so for powder, I'm going to use the Youliyoula Smooth Light Loose Powder. I'm going to dump a little bit out in the lid. So did you guys like the live that Barb did last night? Or was it last night? Wednesday night. Wait, was it last night? Maybe it was last night. It was last night? Okay. Yeah, last night, Thursday night. I thought it was very nice. It's too bad we don't have like smell-o-vision though and could smell the product. I like it when she does her lives. I'm so proud of her because she's getting over her fear of, doing lives. And it's nice that we're all there to support her too. I'm so glad I met her and all of y'all. I just love our little community. I think it like feeds my soul. I'm going to take a powder brush and swipe the excess away. And then for setting spray, I'll use the Colourpop No Filter setting spray. For blush, I'm going to use the Revolution Blusher Reloaded in the shade Peach Bliss. I have a hair hanging off my ring. This blush is coming out a little more orange than it usually does. I think it's because I didn't blend it out as well as I normally do, and I did that on purpose. I like it. And I'm kind of counting on this other blush to pink it up a little bit. And I think it's working, although everything is a little bit too close to under my eyes. And I know some people like to do that, but I don't. So I'm just going to powder it a little bit. It didn't work. That's okay. That's fine. For bronzer, I'm going to use the Natasha Denona Alloy Cheek Duo. There's a bronzer and a highlighter in here. I'm just going to use the bronzer today. For highlighter, we're going to use the Catrice More Than Glow highlighter, and this is in Beyond Golden Glow. Though I should really be wearing a silver one today to match my eyes, but I don't feel like getting it. That is so gorgeous. I love these highlighters from Catrice. I love everything from Catrice. They just have some really good products, especially the complexion products. I do have, an eyeshadow palette from them that I'm not crazy about, but their complexion products are so good. Their foundations, fabulous. Maybe I'll grab one of their foundations that's a little bit darker. I don't know. A little bit on my forehead. I'm going back to putting highlighter on my forehead. Screw the wrinkles. All right, I'll be back with, oh, you know what? Let me put on a little more setting spray because I put on a little more powder. And I have a hair in my eye that I think is attached to my head, but it won't come out of my eye. All right, I'm using the P. Louise Mystic Moonlight palette. And I'm going to be using the top section, the black and silver and gray. So that's it there. I want to try these blues. Are they blues? Yeah, someday, but not today. And then there's like a purpley one at the end. I think that's a shimmer. So I think I'm going to go straight into the black, and I need my little mirror to do this. Oh, I'm sorry if I just hit the microphone. I'm going into the shade Watch Me Closely. I'm just going to put that on the outer corner and the inner corner. I'm not going to worry about the middle right now. I'm not going to worry about the lash line right now because I'm going to fix that later. I know I can't get everything close to the lash line, so I'm going to fix that later. Okay, and then I'm just going to go in and blend those edges out a little bit just to diffuse them slightly. This is a clean brush with nothing on it. I'm just worried about the top and the outer edges. And then I need a small, what do I need? Just another blending brush. And I'm going to go into the shade Spell It Out. No, I used that one already. I'm going to go into the shade In My Shadows. And that's a dark gray. I'm just going to blend a little bit. This can also be a new, I know it looks crazy right now. It won't, well, it might, but it'll look how I want it to look. This would also be a New Year's look. Black and silver is always good for New Year's. Then I'm going to clean that brush off and I'm going to go into a shade called Forever Feelings, and that's the lightest gray. And I'm just going to take that all over the top. Can't believe that's the lightest gray. That's the lightest gray that's not a shimmer. Oh, there is one other. Let me use this one too. I'm just talking to myself. I'm going to go back into Forever Feelings, and then there is a lighter gray. You didn't see. It's very light. I should have done my eyebrows by now. So this can be a Halloween or a New Year's look. Right now it's looking Halloween. I'm going to go into a shade called Potion Perfection. And I'm just going to blend that out on the brow bone. sort of looking blue, isn't it? Why is it looking blue? Okay, let me do my eyebrows. They're bugging me. I'm going to take my Maybelline Builder Brow in some color. I don't know what the color is because it doesn't have it on the front or on the thing at all. But I want to say it's like espresso or medium brown or some kind of brown. So I'm already on season 4 of Nurse Jackie. I've been watching it while Barry's been asleep. We're almost done with Dexter. We're almost done with season 8 of Dexter. And then we're going to watch, I guess the next one is First Blood or something like that. We're going to watch all of them except for the original Sin one that doesn't have Michael C. Hall in it. I don't really care to watch that because it doesn't have him in it. So I guess it's Original Sin, and then I think one other one, and then Resurrection. I don't know. I have them all saved on my Paramount Plus. Thought about starting to use a pomade on my eyebrows. I don't know. Then you wouldn't be able to see the individual hairs. I don't think. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it one day when I'm bored and not doing anything. I'll try it. Because I have so many brow pomades in my whatever, my makeup case or stand or whatever you want to call it. So I'm just going to take this brush with nothing on it and I'm just going to blend around. Just kind of smooth everything out. It does look blue. I don't know why. I'm not liking that. Okay, let me find a silver shade. This one is called Witch Please, and that's about as silver as I'm going to get. So I'm just going to take that and put it right down the middle. Just like that. I changed my nails. I've had these nails on before. These are really, really cool nails. Has a little clock on them. Aren't those cool? I love these nails. I'm just waiting for my nails to come from Temu. I bought a bunch from Temu that didn't have the Trump tariffs like Shein does. So I had to switch my nails from Shein to Temu. And they are coming from overseas. I saw a thing where it says that my nails were getting ready to get on the plane. All right, so let me fix this thing right here that my nails cause. When I put on makeup with my nails, it causes like a little dent thing to happen in my eye. I'm going to go in and intensify the black, and I'm going to bring the black down the sides and kind of over the silver a little bit so it just doesn't look plopped on there. Just kind of blending the sides a little bit. And then where is my, shoot, I don't know where my glue stuff is, my NYX glitter glue. Let me go find that. Okay, and then I'm going to take the NYX glitter glue and I'm going to put this on a flat brush. This is a brush Barb sent me. She wasn't sure what to do with it because it was so flat and hard, and I'm about to show you. Just take a little bit of glitter glue and you're going to want to put the glue right on top of where you want the loose pigment to go. And the loose pigment that I'm using is from P. Louise. I thought it was silver, but it looks like it's a few different colors, like it reflects a few different colors. So hopefully it'll work. And then I'm going to dip that side of the brush that I just put the glue on, and I'm going to dip it in the loose pigment, and I'll show you this is the P. Louise Pigment Angels Whisper loose pigment. Doesn't say what color it is, but it's falling all over the place, and it's like that. So hopefully it'll work. It's pretty, but it's not silver. That sucks. I mean, it's light enough, but it's just not all the way silver. And I kind of want to take this all the way to the brow bone, but then I kind of don't. I don't think I'm going to. So I'm going to kind of blend it out a little bit at the top here. I don't know what color you would call this, but I got this one and then a bronze one and a gold one. So I just assumed this was silver, but it's reflecting gold and green. It's nice. Doesn't quite match this look. That's okay. It's nice though. I like it. It's pretty. All right. So I'm going to put the lid back on this thing because it's going everywhere. It's like everywhere, but where it's supposed to be. What to do with my eyes. So I'm going to go put on eyeliner and lashes and stuff, and then I'll come back and do my lower lash. Okay, I just use Colourpop gel pencil and my waterline, and then Maybelline Master Precise All Day Liquid Liner on my lash line, and then Saie mascara. And so I'm going to go back in while my lashes are drying. They're still drying, so you can probably still see glue and whatever. I'm going to go back into the shade Forever Feelings. And since I put black eyeliner on, I'm not going to go in with any black shadow. I'm just going to go in with the gray. And I'm just going to put that right on my lash line, like right under the black or even on top of the black. And I'm going to connect it to the top eyeshadow. Like so. And then I'm going to take a very small brush right here, and I'm just going to blend that out. It's always important when you're doing eyeshadow, especially if you're doing like really tricky eyeshadow, or if you need like a very detailed brush. These P. Louise brushes are so good. And they're the only company that I see besides like Sigma and the really expensive people that have these little tiny blending brushes. You can buy brushes on Amazon or whatever, but you're never going to find these teeny tiny blending brushes. And they're so important, especially for like blending out the bottom line like I just did. So important. So I'm just going to put a little bit of mascara on the bottom, not too much because you won't even be able to see it. It's just there because I'm going to have lashes on top. Why not do my lashes on the bottom? An OCD thing. And I don't really have OCD, but I have OCD like tendencies and stuff like this. And then a little mascara on the top lashes, just to kind of make them seem bigger and fluffier. No, not fluffier because I put mascara on them, but just to make them seem bigger. Then I'm going to take my mascara and go underneath and press my real lashes into the fake lashes so that you won't be able to see my tiny little lashes. And I'm also trying to cover up glue, whatever, because I'm using the white glue that dries clear, but sometimes it doesn't dry clear. You use too much. So I'm just trying to cover that up as well. While we're here, I might as well do my lip liner. I'm going to use, of course, Colourpop BFF2, which is my favorite, one of my favorites, and I need to sharpen it. I like to put the lip liner all over my lips so I can see the final shape. Because most of the time it's uneven. This is exactly why I do this off camera. It takes so long. Okay. And then for lipstick, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Barely Sunset. And that's that. And let me do my hair real quick. I don't know why I'm doing all this on camera. Usually do most of this off camera. But what the hell, right? And it's off. It went off. I didn't hear it. I should have known though. It always goes off. I should put it up in a comb in the front. There. Now I don't have to worry about the front. Does that look stupid? This is how I wore my hair the whole time I was growing out my bangs because I didn't want to have my bangs in my face. I like to have a cute hairstyle with a very scary makeup look. So I think I've accomplished that today. All right. So that's it for me, you guys. I hope you like this look. This is for Halloween and also for New Year's if you dare. Sometimes I just like to do like a black wing and then silver all in the front. And I'm sure you'll see me do that more near New Year. So anyway, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching this video. I love all of you. I appreciate my little community and I'll see y'all tomorrow.